What's up guys, Dwayne, Preferred Gaming and Trade. It is July 7th. A lot of stuff to talk about today. I really wanted to do this video before today. It just didn't happen. It's pre-release weekend for Core 2020. In fact, we're gonna be doing a pre-release. The doors open here today in less than a half hour. So I'm gonna try to cram a bunch of stuff in today. Probably need a couple hours to actually go over this correctly, but we just really don't have the time, and I thought it was important to start getting this stuff out. Again, today is July 7th. By the time this thing hits you guys, it still might be a couple days from now, depending on how long the editing process takes. July 2nd, I made a post on our Preferred Gaming and Trade page. A lot of you guys know about it, right? It's gotten thousands of views. There's been a lot of just crazy talk, crazy stuff on the thread. It got a little bit out of control. I just want to kind of back up a little bit and explain just a couple things to our audience. You know, I know we've gotten a lot of negative response from people around the Jacksonville, Florida area. They felt like I was attacking a store down there. Was not my intention, but I do want to unpack that. But first I want to talk about a little bit about this store and kind of the goal of this store. So this store was created about 13 months ago. A little less than 13 months ago is when we opened. I think it was June 14th of 2018. We created this store with our community, and what I mean by community, I kind of want to unpack that a little bit. Magic players, as a rule, it seems, have this nationwide or worldwide community where, like, if you play Magic, you're part of this big community. So although I played Magic the Gathering in 1993 and 1994, I quit playing in 1997, maybe even 1996. And then I got back into it last year. So I don't have the same thoughts of community that the community itself does. But this store was created for the community, and when I say community in this context, it was for the community of upstate New York, central New York. This store was created for the sole purpose of teenagers and young adults to come in and have someplace safe and positive to play games. So when we sat down and we were to create this business, we said, what do we want to do? What's our goals? There was never any profit loss, balance sheets, none of the crazy business stuff that you would see in like big business or at least some small businesses. It was literally like, let's get our local school districts involved. Let's get kids in here. Let's create a place, a community, if you will, that does not swear, does not use foul language, no inappropriate references, where kids can come in, they can hang out, they can play some games, and so it keeps them off the street, it keeps them away from drugs, violence, crime, all those things. So when I talk about community, especially in this video, I'm really talking about that community and not really the Magic the Gathering nationwide or worldwide community, just because I'm really just not, I wouldn't say I'm not that familiar with it, but it's just not the context in which I use that word. So this entire store itself was built on those premises, is that we were going to open a store. We didn't care about profit. Okay, we didn't care about, we want to pay our bills, obviously, right? We didn't care if it was successful or not to the world's eyes. We literally created this for a small town in Wolcott, New York, northeastern Wayne County, and with the emphasis of getting the surrounding 4 to 6 school districts to be able to bring kids here, to work with them to bring children here so they could have a safe place to play games and have fun. So show them something a little bit different in an environment that wasn't filled with like drugs, violence, crazy language, you know, a lot of that stuff. So in the last 12 months, we were very successful doing that. We started off with having one local school district bus their children in 1 weekday a week for an after-school program. Midway through the year, through some communications and stuff, another school district was interested in doing that. So now we have 2 different school districts that come 1 day a week when school's in session, and they play games together. We actually have a school rivalry going on where the 2 local school districts are competing against each other sometimes, whether it be in a Super Smash Brothers tournament or whether it be in like Magic the Gathering tournament. So we're able to do that. Our goals for 2019 into the 2020 school year is we hope to pick up another 2 school districts to kind of come in, so we can have a total of 4 school districts kind of come in and play. And we have this community. And again, when I say community, I really mean the surrounding area. Children, we have a lot of disadvantaged children around here. We have a lot of children that don't have a really cool environment. So again, that's what our goals as the store is. So I segue that back to the post that was made. You know, there's a nationwide meme out there with like Kyle, and there's some videos of like Kyle breaking drywall, drinking Monster Energy drinks. I had found a picture on the internet of a hole in a wall, right? We all knew it was a game store. I didn't know the details. I posted it with some verbiage saying, hey, you're safe from Kyle here. It's a brick building that we're in. We don't have much drywall in here, and we took all the Monster Energy out of the cooler, so we didn't even sell it. So Kyle's not going to come here, right? And immediately, people from Florida took offense. Said this is crazy, you know. And in all truth, in the post I said, hey, and come down to our 4th of July tournament, right? So not only was I making a joke on the meme, I was also advertising for our 4th of July tournament. So immediately, somehow, somebody said they Google searched the image and it showed up that it was on our Facebook. And immediately we started getting these very, very negative comments, right? We started getting like, you know, you guys are like scumbags and you're crazy and you're evil. And it really, really got out of hand quickly. You know, take it down, take it down. So it's very, very threatening. It really just kind of escalated to where the owner of the store reached out and he said, hey, I don't like that. I feel like what you're saying is your store is safer than mine and that, you know, my store is not safe. You know, see, he really thought we were digging him. And I didn't know him. I didn't know the store it happened to. So really, that was not the intention. So I edited the post a little bit where it just said, you're safe from Kyle here. I didn't mention, you know, we're safer here than any other store, anything like that. I really kind of tried to mellow the text on the post down a little bit. And that helped really nothing. I mean, it really, really didn't help nothing. People were demanding I take it down. They're throwing language all over the place. And really, my response to all the language is the same as in the store. You know, please don't swear. Just, you know, change it up or we're going to like delete the post, right? So it escalated and escalated, and until we started getting threats. We started getting like negative reviews on Facebook. And again, our goal of this store was to really promote our local community, right? We play competitive Magic here, and we love the Rochester people and the Ithaca area people and the people that come from like Oswego and Fulton and up north in Watertown. And we have people that come from Syracuse and Cato and Waterloo, and we love everybody that comes and supports our store. But we had just a rash of these really passionate Florida people that were just saying all sorts of just insane thing on the post. So after we responded in kind and said, please, you know, watch the language, please don't do this, I did block some comments, and then it really just intensified even more. People are saying, oh, you just block everybody, you just delete comments that you don't like. And people started saying, well, we're going to get WotC involved. We're going to screenshot. We're going to get WotC involved. I want to be very clear. We are a WPN store. I reviewed WotC's fine print after everybody said, we're going to screenshot. I don't believe, based on my interpretation of it, that I'm in violation of any WotC rules. I'm not challenging WotC. We love being a WPN. But I'm going to assure you that if we lost our WPN tomorrow, if WotC said, nah, we don't like you, we don't like supporting children, we don't like supporting the schools, we don't like supporting New York, whatever it is, right? Whatever reason they could come up with. If WotC pulls the plug tomorrow, we're going to be here the day after. Because again, the premise of the store, the premise of all this is to help our local community, our local kids. It's not to be like some amazing WPN, which again, we're eternally grateful for that. That's not the goal and that's not the motivation. Not the primary motivation, at least. So back to the post, we had a bunch of defenders come to our side, people I've known personally my entire life. A lot of the guys were instrumental in creating this business, started defending our company, started defending, a couple of people's integrity got questioned. Some really, really foul stuff started being said. That kind of cooled off on its own, but we started responding, or I personally started responding with a bunch of gifts. When you said something crazy, I made fun of, not you, because I would never attack someone's person, but attacking or making fun of kind of like what they said. Again, there was more outrage in the community. There was a wave of negative reviews on Google, and it's like, I think we might be up to like 80 or 90 negative reviews, or maybe it's Facebook that's got the 80 or 90 negative reviews, or a combination of the two. And they're saying, your business is going to go down. We're going to ruin your business. Nobody's going to go there. We hate this place. You know, we're going to ruin you. You better stop this. And then, you know, we had some ultimatums thrown out, private messages, you know, recant your statement, apologize, and this will all go away. This is a very lynch mob mentality. I want to be very clear. Online reviews will not stop me from conducting business. I'll say that again. Online reviews will not stop me from conducting business. Really simple. And also, online reviews really won't help. I mean, I love you guys that have said positive reviews. Please keep it up if they're true positive reviews on you being to the store. You know, I love all that stuff, but I just want to make it very clear that any type of bullying or perceived bullying against our store, I will not relent. I will never attack anybody personally. I'll never do any of that, but the store remains the same and the store's intentions remain the same no matter what anybody says. We're going to help the community. We're going to have a store that does not swear, does not say crazy, inappropriate stuff. I know there's a couple of people on there when I said these things, they were like, well, act right and we'll quit swearing. Listen, it's not a give or take. It's not conditional. My rules of this store are not conditional. So you can't just say, well, if you do this, you know, I'll do this if you do this. That's not how any of this works. All right, at all. Our goals are the same. You know, like it or hate us. I love you guys anyway. We're not going to relent. I know some of you guys laughed at us. You'll never be able to create a store. They said it's not possible you'll be able to create a successful store that does not swear. Everybody swears. The entire music community swears. Well, yeah, maybe they do, but they don't do it here. And that's just how we're going to run this thing, because I am the captain. I'm running this ship. I got the steering wheel in my hand. I know a lot of you guys don't like any of this. We've had a little bit of local backlash where guys outside the area said, oh my gosh, did you guys see this? We're not going to promote his store. Listen, guys, I appreciate your opinion, but the guys who said they're never going to promote my store have never been here. All of this, not to be super confrontational, but I'm absolutely disgusted. I'm actually hurt. There's a couple things that actually hurt during all this. And some of the reviews, there was a tattoo artist out of Florida. I don't remember his name. I could look it up. He's since removed his review, but his review was, I went there and found heroin needles in the bathroom. Blatant lie. Blatant lie. All right, nobody's ever found heroin needles in our bathroom. We have really phenomenal bathrooms. They're ADA compliant. Any of you guys in wheelchairs or any other type of motorized thing or have a severe disability know what ADA compliant is. I believe we have the best bathrooms around. We've never found heroin or drugs or anything like that in our bathrooms. So this guy that was a tattoo artist from Florida left us that review. Another gentleman on the post said, the owner threatened me. He threatened me with violence. And then that post disappeared. So I don't know if he took it down or maybe one of the other guys that helps run our Facebook took it down. But I've never, nor will I ever, threaten violence because of anything online. If you came in this store today and you started just spouting off and being crazy to me, I'd ask you to leave. If you would not leave, I'd call the police and we'd get you out of here, but I would never threaten violence. So I was really saddened that there was some blatant lies made up. They kind of hurt me, that people would do something so damaging as that. I mean, if you want to tell me I'm a schmuck and, I'm rude and insensitive and you got butt hurt because I wouldn't remove my comments or whatever, that's fine and great. You're entitled to that opinion. But when you just lie about something, you just create these things out of thin air, that's very, very destructive. Again, if 1,000 people did that tomorrow, I wouldn't change my business, but it just shows me that like the level of people that I am dealing with, that because you don't agree with what I did or you're hurt or you're trying to defend something, that you're making up blatant lies, that have no basis. So people of Florida, Jacksonville area particularly, I know that you're hurt and offended. I don't necessarily see why or how, but you have your right to your opinion. And guys in New York, local gaming guys that came, we had a great turnout for pre-release, and we had a ton of guys saying, hey, we read this, oh my gosh, geez, we love you, we support you. Keep it up, New York. Keep it up, community. Keep it up, northeastern Wayne County, Seneca, Ontario, Onondaga, Oswego counties, Monroe County, Tompkins County, all you guys. We love all you guys coming to the store. We're here to say we're not going to be bullied. You like our humor or you don't. You like our Facebook page or you don't. You like our Google page or you don't. But again, the whole video premise is this game store was built on helping this community, this local community. And we love it when guys from out of state buy from us. And we love it when guys from Florida or wherever come and buy stuff from us. We love all of our customers, all of our supporters. But our primary objective opening this store was to help teens, young adults, all ages, but we can say from 4 years old to 24 or whatever, But, we love everybody from all ages, but that was our primary goal of the store. Some Facebook nonsense isn't going to stop it. Threats aren't going to stop it. Crazy bad reviews on Google or Facebook isn't going to stop it. Screenshotting stuff, sending it to WotC is not going to stop it. This is America. You're entitled to your opinion. We're entitled to ours. WotC is a manufacturer. They don't sell direct anymore, which means I have to buy it from a distributor. And if a distributor stopped selling me product based upon our views in the store, then there would be some legal issues. You guys are wondering, how do they get cut off? How do we cut off the stream of Magic the Gathering cards to this store? What can we do to shut them down so they can't get product? The answer is nothing. Nothing at all. I feel truly bad for the guy in Jacksonville that had the game store that got broken into. It's a terrible feeling when you have something broken into, when you have things stolen. You feel violated and hurt and angry. And I hope they catch the guy. I hope he's prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I hope there's insurance and restitution that has to be paid. And I'm very sorry that he took offense as well to the post. It wasn't meant to be offensive. I did not mean to say that my store was more safe than his. The facts are that my store is more safe than his. And I'm not saying that to dog him at all. I believe, based on the pictures, they went through an interior wall. Looked like there was some steel studding there. He's probably in a strip mall where there's adjoining buildings. My building has bullet impact resistant glass, double entry doors, and we have a safe. And that's just not because we engineered a multi-million-dollar building. That's because we're fortunate enough to procure an old Bank of America building where we have all these precautions built into place because it was a bank holding millions of dollars. So, guys, I love all of you. You guys that hate me, keep hating. I appreciate you guys too. I would just ask, don't swear on our Facebook. Don't threaten us. Please don't threaten family, friends, any of that stuff. I'm pointing the finger. It's just going to make you look foolish, but I'll never threaten you. I'll never attack you as a person. I sure as hell will attack what you say. You know, I'll definitely poke fun at you until the cows come home. You know, I know all of you were messaging you. I cannot believe you doubled down on this. I cannot believe you doubled down. I pointed out what was wrong, and all these people jumped on this thread, and we have 30 people saying you're wrong, and I cannot believe you doubled down and you made a joke out of it. Yeah, my joke was probably funny too. So I know that there's other people that have came to me about the lynch mob mentality. Messaged me, Dwayne, we love what you're doing. These guys, the social warrior justice, whatever they're called, social justice warriors, social warriors of justice, justice socials. I don't know what they're called, but they've said, you know, hey, these guys just jump on these threads and they attack these stores and these things. They have to apologize and they slink off. Guys, I'm not slinking off. You know, I don't want any smoke per se. You know, but I'm not slinking off. You know, I'm not going to shy away from 100 people that are being crazy if they say, you know, are saying rude things or crazy things. If you're attacking me without basis, I'm not going to go away. Your numbers don't give you power. It's baseless. When you come at me with something baseless or the store, we'll just laugh. We're going to laugh it off. I'm going to make lots of funnies online. Might even do funnies in person, you know, but it's not going to be about you. It's going to be about what you said. So anyway, have a great day. Happy 4th of July. Hopefully you guys threw a freaking barrel of tea overboard. America, land of the free, right? Guys, I love you. Dwayne, Preferred Gaming and Trade. Comment, like, share. Show me that you care. Show me that you don't care. See you guys soon.